Everybody, this is Bull Run Crypto, and today we're going to talk about Sui blockchain, why you should be excited, and we're going to actually give some forecasting as to some things you can expect based on market cap and where we think Sui could really reach in the short term. Again, this is just theorizing potential, but let's get into it. So here we are looking at the cryptocurrency market, and what we're going to do is we're going to start at Ethereum at the top, which has a $373 billion market cap. You come down here and you can find Sui at number 16 at at $10 billion market cap. So if it caught Ethereum's current market cap, and I'm not saying that's going to happen in the short term, but if it did, you'd be looking at around 35x in price. So if you take 35 times 3, you could be looking at almost $100 from here, almost $100 Sui. Now, I think that it's possible to see a $40 to $50 Sui in a frenzied type of market, and I'm going to lay out the reasons why I think that's possible. But if you come over here to Sui, something to also take into consideration at these prices here is it was already trading at $5.30. So it's really about 30 to 40% off almost. I mean, it's about 25 to 30% on sale compared to its previous all-time high, which it hit in January of this year, which is this month when I'm making this. So obviously in a bull run market where Ethereum starts to run, this one's going to be pulled up by Ethereum more than likely. Now, obviously, the darling of last cycle was Solana. A lot of people are expecting Sui to do what Solana did last cycle. And if Sui were to catch Solana, and let's say Solana reached the Ethereum market cap, and Ethereum goes to a $700 billion market cap, so Solana's around 350 billion. Solana would basically 3x from here. It would go to around, you could say, what is that? About 750, 755 a coin, 760 a coin. That's if it 3x and reached Ethereum. So you can see by multiplying the number, I mean, the multiples are in favor of Sui if it does what Solana did last cycle. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, but let's see what are some things about Solana that make it really interesting. So Sui. What make it interesting for Sui here? Sui Foundation, Mysticeti set to supercharge consensus on Sui. This is actually supposed to make Sui the fastest blockchain in the world. I think they said they could settle a transaction in 0.5 seconds. Right now it takes about, I want to say around 3 seconds for a Sui transaction to go through or process transactions per second. But they're talking about getting it down to 0.5 seconds. They're not happy at 3 seconds. And this Mysticeti getting ready to roll out is big news. So they said it was going to roll out here in 2025. It'll be interesting to see what happens. But it uses a consensus algorithm based on direct analytical graph, which is a DAG, for those of you who like to keep up with terms. But it's a linear algorithm, consensus algorithm. So let's see what ends up happening with this here Mysticeti when it comes out. I would anticipate some big news. If the market is bullish and Mysticeti comes out, this is going to make an impact more than likely on the price action. Now, some things to consider. The president's son, Eric Trump, follows Sui network on Twitter, says Binance here. That's just something to take into consideration. So the president's son follows Sui, so it's legitimized. It's also one of the Made in America projects that could benefit from no capital gains. But also Eric Trump's crypto portfolio highlights Sui's market potential. Eric Trump revealed that his crypto portfolio includes Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and Sui. So you can see Solana and Sui are right there. Ethereum as well. I've actually, to be fully transparent, I've begun scaling out of Ethereum a bit. So I was heavy into Ethereum, and I've started to move out into Ethereum and kind of split it between Sui and Solana, some of my positions. And I might even be buying more Sui here shortly because I really like this price. Now, do keep in mind that if it does pull back, though, there is a downside to this. So if it did pull back and you're looking on a yearly, it could go back down to, well, it's got a low of around 38 cents. So you could lose a significant amount of money if it doesn't come through. So, there's always a upside and a downside, but I'd say a more realistic bottom for this would be around $2. So you'd lose around 30 to 40% of your money if it went down that low. But I don't really see a reason to think that in a bull market, Sui is not going to perform and be one of the darlings, because pretty much anything you're looking to buy right now, if we entered into a bearish kind of market sentiment, everything's going to be low. But you can see Sui introduces SMS transactions enabling blockchain use without internet, boosting accessibility and ease for all users. SMS, mobile to mobile? Wow, okay. But you can see Sui's DeFi ecosystem rapidly expanded to 54 protocols. It's got Sui enhanced NFT trading with advanced move-based smart contract programmability. So it's really going to come down to Solana and Sui kind of duking it out. It looks like these are the two big projects. I feel like Cardano is kind of fading a bit. I mean, it's a slower blockchain. It's got a big network effect. It's got good tokenomics. It's got Charles Hoskinson. But when you compare Sui side by side with Cardano or Solana, I mean, Sui really getting ready to come out with the fastest blockchain with that Mysticeti. That's huge news. So it'll be interesting to see where the price goes from here. Also, if we go on to X here, you can see Cointelegraph, January 25th. They said, which crypto will perform better under Trump, Sui or Sol? Retweet for Sui and like for Solana. Solana got 2.5 thousand. Sui got 450 retweets. But this isn't really an indicator of where the price action would go. But I mean, let's just say Solana 3X's, it catches Ethereum. What would Sui do in that situation? I think it would do better than 3X. But, nothing's guaranteed, so we'll have to see what ends up happening. Interested in getting in with Sui and learning about Sui, I would definitely recommend you coming over here and subscribing to their YouTube channel. You can see the 16-minute long video talks about Mysticeti introducing next generation speed, okay? It's a 7-month-old video, but Mysticeti is supposed to be coming out this year, and this video outlines everything you need to know about Mysticeti. So again, lots of excitement around that. And then also, if you're gonna keep up with them, why don't you go on here and actually follow the Sui blockchain on Twitter, on X I should say, and keep up with them to see when Mysticeti and other things are coming out. But GameFi, that's another thing that Sui's really looking to take the lead with. Right now, Solana has all the meme coins, right? So what if Sui comes in and becomes the GameFi platform, right? So it's going to be real interesting. Also, you have the Phantom wallet now supporting Sui. That's huge. That is huge. Oh man, that just came out. That's 2 minutes old. So I heard it was a rumor, but now it's happening. It's official. So you guys get the idea. Anyways, if you like this video, subscribe to the channel, like it, and let's see you on the next one.